instructions. What should I say, Beth? My son says I should tell you something nice about this beach that makes me feel happy. Well, to be honest, I mean, look at it. Look at that gorgeousness. It's stunning. Hear my mouth. It's so stunning here. It's just a beautiful day. I just love these autumn days. They are so good. I don't know, can you hear that? The water? It's just, I hope you can't see it. It's just like, oh, this beautiful tinkling sound in amongst the rocks. And the sun is shining, and there are birds, and there's just sea and sky, and oh, it's just so good. Quite windy, but so good. So gorgeous here today. My son is off happily playing in the rocks over there, and honestly I love spaces like this. We can come and, you know, I can explore with my camera. My son's enjoying doing that more and more too, and today the sun is shining. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, so good. This is really one of those spots that you could describe as a site of mutual fulfillment. You know, it gives me what I need, and it gives me space and time and connection to the earth and connection to the sea and the sky, particularly here. And it gives my son the same. It gives him, you know, that time to enjoy and play in his own way. And I can sit and just chill out in the sunshine, take photos, and my son can play and invent and imagine and throw rocks into the ocean, and it's just wonderful. What you doing with it? Should we head home now?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. to close out this video today just by talking a little bit about adventuring and what that means to me in terms of being connected to nature. So I mentioned earlier how much I love being out and about with my camera. And to me, that's what adventuring is. I'm not a camper, I'm not a hiker, but I love to go and explore with my camera. And I sort of exist in two worlds with that. I love tiny little macro detail, and then I love big sweeping expansive views, and very rarely is there anything in between those two. But I said to my son the other day, he's just gotten into photography and is starting to learn about that, and each time we go out we talk about something new. And he was getting frustrated the other day because he was having trouble capturing something the way he saw it. And I said, well, sometimes being a photographer means knowing that, you know, something is so beautiful that actually you just have to appreciate it in the moment because it won't come out on camera. And I think that's so true, you know. It's lovely to go out and explore places with your camera, but there's also a time and a place to just put it away and breathe and be present in the place where you are. And you might notice that a lot of these shots seem to be around the same location. So this is a little beach, probably 15-20 minutes drive from where we are. And I love it because it's just up the road from a more popular kind of mainstream beach, you know, big sandy stretch. And this is around the corner and around a couple of headlands. It just has this real diversity to it that I love. You can walk out along the headland and just kind of look out the islands in the distance. And you can even see the South Island from here as well, which is always really cool. And then there's a steep cliff you can go down the side, sort of in between two headlands, and that's where some of the earlier sunset pictures were from. You know, it's just this little tiny moment, there's no one else there, and it's a bit of a mission to get to, but so worth it. And then you can come onto the more sweeping expanse. There's a big marshy area before it goes into a beach where you can walk along and through the rocks, and there's a cave that takes you to the next little bay, and then there's another cave, I should say tunnel, that takes you through to the next part. It's just really magical for, I guess, not being classically beautiful. It's kind of got that wild ruggedness, and I've always loved those kind of beaches. And here in New Zealand they tend to exist most on our west coast, and they have this sort of rugged expansiveness of opening out to sea and to sky, and I don't know, that just has always sung to my heart. It's always been what I've loved the most. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope wherever you are you get a chance to go out exploring or adventuring in whatever way that means to you, whether it's with a camera or out hiking or even just a walk in the park. It's so much good that it can do for your heart and for your body too. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.